Have you ever had that moment where you tell yourself, if I can't do it perfectly, maybe I shouldn't do it at all? That was actually me yesterday. I was creating something that felt deeply meaningful. It had purpose, it had weight. I was excited to bring it to life, and then I hit a wall. It wasn't the idea, it was the process. The tech wasn't working. My flow disappeared. Suddenly, what started with inspiration turned into stress and tension and feeling self-defeating. And at that moment, I could feel it coming in. You know that feeling, that quiet spiral we don't always talk about, second guessing, self-criticism, the weight of, I just can't get it right. And for a brief moment, I thought of walking away from the whole thing, not out of clarity, but out of defeat. And that's what I remember, something I've anchored in again and again over the years. Do no harm. And that includes me. We don't talk about that enough. That in our effort to be productive, to keep our promises, to serve well, we often override the one relationship that matters most, the one we have with ourselves. Do no harm. In the past, I've pushed through, I've ignored the signs, I've forced it, but I've done too much work to treat myself that way anymore. So I walked away, not out of frustration, but out of integrity. I read, I took a long walk. I gave myself what I was truly asking for: space. Not quitting, just space. And when I came back, I realized something powerful. I wasn't tired of the task or fed up. I was tired from trying to make it perfect. I'd slipped into an old story again, the one that says if it doesn't come out easily, maybe it's not meant to be. You know that one? Or if it's not smooth, maybe it's not good enough. If it's not perfect, maybe I'm not enough. But here's what I know to be sure with all the inner work that I've done in personal transformation: perfection is not a goal. Honoring yourself is. Showing up in a way that supports you, listening when the energy shifts, respecting the pause as much as the progress. Because there's a difference between giving up and choosing yourself. And I've learned the difference. So if you found yourself in that place lately, pushing, forcing, performing, trying to keep it all together when you really need is a moment to breathe. Here's your permission slip. You don't have to do it all today. You don't have to be perfect to make an impact. And you don't have to abandon yourself just to keep the momentum going. In fact, the moment you choose to honor what's real for you, that's when the energy shifts. That's when the clarity returns. And that's when you find your way forward. So the next time you're in that spiral, I invite you to ask these two questions. Am I staying true to what supports me? Or am I betraying myself in the name of getting it done? Because that's where the power is, in the question, not in the perfection, but in being present with you and what you truly desire and how you show up for yourself when no one's watching. That's how we rise. And that's what Fearless Women Rising is all about. If this speaks to something inside of you, if you're done overriding your energy of, oh, I got to do this, and ready to rise with clarity, courage, and curiosity, with support, I invite you to join us inside Fearless Women Rising. It's not about the hustle, it's about the truth. It's about honoring what you're here to do without betraying who you are in the process. Yep. You'll find the link in the comments below, or just come to our Facebook group, Fearless Women Rising. I'd love to welcome you in, because let's rise together on your terms, on what creates joy and ease in your body, in your life, and on the planet. Until we meet again, live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader you came here to be, because the world needs more of you and that boldness that only you have inside, that tenaciousness to actually be true to you. Susan Lazar-Hart, your transformational mindset coach, signing off for this week. Let me know what pops for you. I check in every day. Big hugs. Bye-bye.